Hello and welcome back. Design number 18. Isn't this pretty? Let's make it. Choose the yarn color that you want the design to be with your contrasting color yarn. In this case, I'm using elephant gray. And I'm making just one round. All stitches will be with the same color yarn. If you need instruction how we making granny square with one color yarn, I will leave the link in the description, and as well you will find all the designs there for 2025 we learned so far. So we're making 4 clusters and we're separating them by chain 2. And slip stitch and we are done. Round number 1 done. Now attach main color yarn, and I'm attaching using 2 slip stitches, pull all the way down, and we will make now 1 round with main color yarn. And this is how I start my round. I always start by working backwards, slip stitch, and making chain 3 in the center of the chain space. Then I'm adding 2 double crochet stitches. And we are going all around, super simple, the basic granny square. The design actually, we will start changing yarn color in the round number 3, and also we will continue changing yarn color in the round number 4. The design actually is just 4 rounds, but I'm adding extra round for a border. Okay, last slip stitch and we are down. 2 rounds. Now, carry over your contrasting color yarn up. Make sure it's hidden, and then make 1 cluster only with your contrasting color yarn. Then you change yarn color and you make 1 cluster with main color yarn. Then going forward, what you will be doing is to keep all the corners with contrasting color yarn. That means you are making 2 clusters and chain 2. And then between each corner, we are making 1 cluster with main color yarn. So far it's simple. We do not change a lot of yarn color. Do not worry about the carry over yarn. I will show you in the next round how to make that yarn less visible. So let me know if you have any questions. If you are new to this channel, welcome. I really appreciate any comments or suggestions you can give me. This will create an idea in my head to create something new again. As you see, I'm using leftover yarn, and that yarn is coming closer and closer to me, but it's only 5 rounds, so I'm sure I will be okay. Okay, look at that. This is the last side. Now we need to finish our corner, which is I need to add 1 more cluster with my contrasting color yarn. And just a reminder, when you're working with 2 or more color yarn, make sure your yarn tension is a little bit looser than normally. You want your square to be flexible. And we are done with round number 3. Let's make 1 more design round. So leave the main color yarn as it is, because you will be carrying that yarn to the side. So start again with 1 cluster of contrasting color yarn. And in this round, you'll do the same thing. Keep your corners with contrasting color yarn, but each side will have 2 clusters in main color yarn. So let's make the first one. As you see, I'm placing my hook under that exposure of the yarn. I want to bring that lighter color yarn up, and I will hide in the back. And this is only here on the right side of each side. So the first one you will make under that exposure. The second cluster you're fine, you can make as is. So let me show you one more time. once I finish this corner. Okay, so we're changing yarn color, and again, that's the exposure, and you're placing hook under. You want to make sure you hide it and push it back like that. Now the next one, you do not have that exposure, so you're making your stitches as normally. So continue doing the same thing all around. You're making sure that you have 2 clusters of contrasting color yarn in each corner and 2 clusters in the main color yarn on each side of your square. Before we move to the next round, which will be my border round, let me show you how the design actually look like, because you can use just 4 rounds and connect those squares together. Also, I want to mention that with this design, you can create 1 square blanket. And I do have a pattern at my Etsy shop how to continue this design, creating just 1 big, large square. So let's compare. This is with the border and this is without. And also I want to show you how it look when you're making 1 big square, continuous growing square. So it looks very pretty. Okay, so with this project, because I'm working on 2025 blanket, I want to add additional border round. And I'm using main color yarn for that, so my contrasting color yarn will pop on the corners as well. And with this round, you will have to hide the exposure on the left side of each side. So let me go there and show you how we are doing this. I'm making regular clusters, and right now I'm going again under that yarn and making sure I pull that yarn up and in the back. And we will do this all around. So work independently, but please let me know if you have any questions or concerns, how to carry your yarn, how to hide the yarn, or any other questions you might have. I'm really here to help you. My videos are created for truly beginners, and I know right now we are kind of speeding this process, but there is a lot of videos on my channel in slow motion. Those videos will help you to practice your stitches before moving to the next projects. Also, because I'm not beginner anymore, I crochet for over 50 years. Sometimes it's hard for me to know what true beginners actually need, what kind of help you guys need. So please let me know. And we are hiding ends as usual, as normally, like we do with any other project. Check them and look at that. Isn't this pretty? I love it. Thank you for crocheting with me. Have a wonderful day.